Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it. This episode is sponsored by Taylor Precision Products, and honestly, anything that makes our busy lives easier, we're not mad about.
I've been using their Smart Total Body Composition Scale with the Precision Hub app, which is great whether you're tracking postpartum progress, getting back into a routine, or just trying to feel ready for spring break without giving up snacks. And honestly, I am all of the above. I've been using the Smart Total Body Composition Scale to help keep me on track because Big Mama's going to Mexico in May, and I'm trying to look and feel my best.
And in the kitchen, their wireless thermometer has made cooking dinner for my family so much easier. I just put the thermometer in there, set the temp that I want, throw it in the oven, set it, forget it, and then dinner is on the table by 7.
They even have soil thermometers, so if you're getting into spring gardening like we are, I'm anxiously awaiting starting my garden, so Taylor's soil thermometer helps me take the guesswork out of gardening and plant my garden during the optimal time.
Perfect for housewarming gifts, Mother's Day, bridal showers, or a little upgrade for your own life. Live life measured and take $10 off your order of $25 at taylorusa.com with code NOTMAD10. Or check out Taylor at the link in our show notes.
Hey Maddies, welcome back to another episode of Not Mad About It podcast. We've missed you guys. We are in such freaking TV overload over here, but surprisingly, we're only here to recap the Southern Charm finale, Summer House, which is always a treat, and Brie, I could not get through Love is Blind reunion. You seem to have big feelings about Nick Lachey.
I can give you the cliff notes. I'll give you the cliff notes.
Yeah. If you could just do that for us, that would be great.
No problem.
So I don't have to just add something else to the plate.
I know, it's too much.
I mean, just where else can we go from here? But if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're not, if you're following us on Instagram.
If you're not, get on YouTube right now, guys.
Right now. Brie has gone to the saloon. She is, I mean, it's not Jennifer. Jennifer Aniston is not here in studio. It is Brie. And you're looking gorgeous. Brie got her hair dyed today, cut a few weeks ago. I was going to also go and get my hair cut today. Like, because Brie, I was like, oh my God, she's
inspiring you.
Like, I have to, like, go. And Brie goes, yeah, send me pictures, like, after you go get your hair cut. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not going.
Like, just making a mud kitchen instead.
Yeah, I'm like, I have to like sit in the one sun patch in my backyard and watch my husband build a mud kitchen.
So you're busy.
And like shout bark orders at him.
Well, last week we were talking about The Swan. They're making a documentary about how they were taking ugly ducklings to gorgeous, beautiful women. And I inspired myself with our own story.
I'm crying, yes.
I've been on my own swan journey this week. I've been GTL. I've been gym, tanning, laundry.
Okay. Wait, help me.
I got my hair colored. The girl absolutely slayed it.
She still has a middle part.
I still have a middle part. It's like the most middle it's ever been. And
she has money pieces.
I have money pieces. Like, who is she? Anyway. And I got a pedicure and a manicure before the hair appointment.
Wow. Okay, and Brie also had a few hours kid-free this morning. Andrew took the kids on a job, like
3 hours.
Best.
3 hours he was gone with the kids. I basically didn't see them today. They came home, went right down for a nap.
Not mad about that.
How crazy is that? But you were asking me, you were saying I looked a little bronzed. Mm-hmm. And
what did you do?
You know that I have a weakness.
An addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just call it what it is.
Okay, now let me start by saying, I know that sometimes...
Let me start by saying, we are 90s babies. We are millennials. If you did not grow up sweating in a tanning booth...
In a beach bum salon...
You can't relate to us.
You can't relate. I know. You can take the girl out of Long Island, but you can't take the Long Island out of the girl. Did you have a package growing up where you paid $30 a month for unlimited tanning?
Of course. But I was underage, so it was very difficult you had to get it signed by an adult.
Oh, my stepdad took me.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure I either forged a signature or
That's
my mom was like not on board, which is so funny because my younger sister is 14 years younger than us. We had different parents, like the same but different.
it's so
My
true.
mom, like I was not allowed to wear Sophie shorts. Do you remember
What?
those?
Of
Or like
course.
the pants with like the little
The flip, the
flip.
fold,
Wasn't
heart
allowed to wear
tails.
those. No, it was like I would get pregnant if I wore those. Like teen pregnancy in my
Well,
house
she was
was
still
we were trying
dealing
to
with,
avoid her.
yeah, she was still dealing with her own
We're not a
trauma.
statistic. So I was allowed to wear nothing. And I remember like my friend Marcel would come and like sneak over like Sophie shorts and like the flip
Oh,
pants and could never get out of the house.
wow. But you didn't go to camp, right?
No.
To
Like
me,
never
Sophie
sleep.
shorts like equals camp.
I
Like if you're
wish I
going to camp,
did.
you have to have Sophie shorts. No, you don't,
Yeah.
Nikki. I have camp trauma.
Did you sleep away?
Yeah, I did. Not for like
You're
the whole summer, but I think like 2 weeks.
for how long? Like multiple summers in a row? I did not know this about you.
Multiple summers. The second summer, I never went back again because I feel like I don't know if I told the story on the podcast, but I feel like I told it to you, but I have,
Well, tell me again because I
I'm
forget.
like, how many brothers do I have? I have four brothers, and we all went
Wild.
to sleepaway camp, but because all of my brothers were like in a bunk together or like grouped together, if you went to the sleepaway camp during the day, you're grouped by like age bracket. Like you hung out with the guy,
Hmm.
whatever, the guy's the same age as you. And my parents didn't want me to be like left out. So they put me in like, I was in the oldest bunk with the oldest girls so that I would get to see my brothers during the day, who, can I just say, what a waste of energy on my parents' behalf, because my brothers could not even bat an eye at me.
They're like, who is she?
No,
What was
like
the age
couldn't care less.
difference, like from you to the girls in your
So
bunk?
I think I was 13 and the girls in my bunk were 15.
Okay, Brie. I was thinking you were like 7 and they were
No, no,
12.
no, no. But
Okay.
Nikki, like it was rough. I was like clinging onto
The
the
runt.
counselor's leg for dear life. I was the runt. They were just like making fun of me. I like it was probably
Oh
like
my
the first
God.
year I had my period and I got it while I was there at
Hmm.
sleepaway camp. It was
Okay. Talk about
traumatizing.
not getting into it.
No, it's way worse than that. But the girls were like so mean to me. It was like an awful experience and I never went back again. So
Ew,
yeah,
who was your counselor?
the counselor was fine. Like it was just the other girls. But
Wow.
like back then, like now it would be differently. If you went to your counselor and you were like, "Hey, these girls are like making fun of me and picking on me," like those girls would be put in their fucking place and like they would get in trouble. Back then, it's like, "Oh, like they're just being silly. Like just brush it off. Don't let them get to you."
They're just being Tyra Banks. Like, if Tyra can get away with what she got away with, like these girls could bully you a little bit in camp.
Totally. And the camp counselor was probably like 17. Like it's not like she was
Totally.
25. Like she was a teenager herself. So she
No,
was like, "Okay,
Kenya
this
was
little
actually getting assaulted, like on set. Like, Brie, toughen up, you loser.
so true."
And if that doesn't make you like just reflect,
Oh my God. That's
just
funny,
kidding. Your
Nikki.
trauma's real. Your trauma's
The trauma
real.
is real. But
I,
back to
I
me,
just like cut you off and we just
no, that's okay.
tangent.
Oh, typical.
Okay,
But back
go
to me
ahead.
being
Back
on the
to you.
Swan this
Back
week,
to you.
I know that sometimes I come off a little self-righteous with my crunchiness. I don't have plastic bags in my house, but I do enjoy a good tanning. I do, I do enjoy a good tanning bed every
And a
once
good
in a
hair dye.
while.
Yep.
And a good hair.
Good bleach right to the scalp.
But can I just say something about tanning?
Of course.
I I feel like this is
Hmm.
going to sound so bad. This is not medical advice. Don't
Hmm.
listen to
We're
us,
not
but
doctors.
we're not doctors. I feel like it clears up my breakouts. I mean, if you look right now, I picked really hard, but before that,
Okay, so like I actually do wonder what the science is because being in warmer environments is like good for eczema, but I don't know if it's just because you're like outside. I don't know like where the tanning bed comes into all of this, or is it
yeah.
just the UV rays? Because when I
No.
had my psoriasis, they told me that I had to go like twice a week for UVB ray light therapy, and it was
Oh, that's
quick,
right.
like 2 minutes. You had to stand in this thing. I obviously made an appointment. I went. They weren't ready for me. I never went back again. So, I mean, I'm still like a patchy mess, but
You might have to take the tanning. Might have to go to
apparently,
Beach Bum.
yeah, like I
I
could
think it's
just
because
go to
like
Beach Bum.
when it's hot, or maybe because you're like sweating, so your skin is like oilier, so it's like more hydrated.
Also, like the salt water is good
Yeah.
for you.
Well, that has nothing to do with the tanning bed, but
No, it doesn't, but it's just like hot water, tropical.
it's all the same.
Like, yeah,
You
we're
can get
doing
there.
connotations here.
Yeah, you can get there. Um,
It's
but
just
yeah,
like why I should move to Florida.
no, but I feel like we are now back on the New England vibe.
What? Oh,
Oh,
like
like because
we're
it's spring.
out
Now we're
of it?
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but the reason I'm swanning myself is because I'm going to Savannah, Georgia in a couple days to go visit one of my brothers. My mom's going, another brother's going, my stepdad's going, and all going because it's my nephew's first birthday. And I have not
Yes.
met my nephew yet, so I'm so excited because I had a baby like a couple months before they had their first baby. So it's just like we're all going for the first birthday. It's going to be a big celebration. But the reason why I'm doing my nail, hairs, skin, all of it is because I just found out it's freaking 80 degrees in
Oh
Savannah,
yeah.
Georgia, which just means I'm going to be arms out. And there's a lot of prep to get ready for arms out. And it was like I had to cram it all in this week.
Completely, yeah.
And
Totally.
I actually
Period.
I feel ready. I went to the gym to watch TV 5 days in a row. Hit that tanning bed. I'm gonna hit that tanning bed one more time. Got my hair like I'm fucking ready to let these arms out.
She's primed and ready.
I'm primed and ready, which actually brings me to a question because I'm packing for the trip and we're actually road tripping there, which is gonna sound crazy, like
That's
road tripping
nuts.
with two toddlers, but like
What's
we
the
are.
out? How many hours?
So I think it's 16 hours total, but we're gonna drive like 8 to 9 hours, stay overnight, do the shorter leg the other day,
Do
be in
you
Savannah for
have your
three
hotel
days.
planned, or is it kind of just like where we get is where we get?
Yeah, where we get is where we get. Because I don't want to book something and then something happens and we
Oh
have to
yeah.
stop sooner. So where we get is where we get. But we're actually so excited in this house for this road trip. Like I can't explain why. And I think I might even do a video of
Please.
what I'm packing for my kids for a
Yeah.
screen-free road trip. Do
Wait,
you know what I
what?
mean?
Screen free?
Yeah, screen-free.
What? A 16 fucking hour road trip screen free? Are you high? This is when the screens are out for 16 hours straight.
Okay, so the way that I feel about it is
Oh,
like,
we're packing fucking Slim Jims. We're packing Nerds ropes. We're packing screens. Anything that'll Benadryl. Like anything that will keep them quiet. That's what we're
you were
packing,
so
babe.
opposite. I'm like, okay, we'll have apples. Well,
Oh gosh.
no, we're gonna
Okay.
stop. Callum's obsessed with McDonald's. He's already requested the M place, so like he's so excited to get McDonald's. But
The no-no
yeah, screen
place.
free. And you want to know why? Because I actually feel like if we were on a plane,
Mm-hmm.
then I would be like, here's a screen because the kids have to be strapped to a chair on a plane or on my lap, and that seems like more work than like being in a car where if they get antsy, we can like stop, we can get out, they can run around and like reset. Which is honestly why we're driving. It seems easier to drive than it does to fly with a 3-year-old and a 1.5-year-old.
Okay.
That I'll keep you guys will find out next week. I'll keep you guys updated.
I'm gonna just send so many positive thoughts your way.
Thank you so much.
I just know, like, my Livy would not sit in a car seat. There's no way. She's not a car seat gal.
Yeah.
It would be too much. But again, this is the difference between 2 kids and 3.
Yeah,
I
maybe
feel
you're
like
right.
2 kids is much more manageable
More
in
manageable.
a road trip situation
And they're
than,
both good in the car. And we drive to New York all the time. And that's like not even a 4 hours in the car for them is like
yeah.
that chunk of time is easy peasy. So that's why I feel like we maybe every 3 hours we stop, we get out, we have lunch, run around. I've got
Okay.
stuff. I've got a couple new stuff. Like,
I'm
and
like,
we are hyping up this road trip every day. We like road trip. Like, we are very excited. We rented a fucking XL SUV. Like, we're pumped.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be like
No, it's going to be fun. It is going
it's
to be
gonna be
fun.
fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
excited. So
Road
yeah,
trip
maybe
should be fun.
road trip should be fun. So I'll do a little video, but I've been slowly packing for the trip, and I wanted to ask you because when you went to Dutch Wonderland, or when you go to a trip in general that you're driving to, when you pack, are you packing in a suitcase or are you packing in like a bag, like a big
Both.
bag? Oh, you're doing
Okay.
both.
Oh, like for like Dutch Wonderland for the car.
No, just like when you're traveling, if you're not taking a plane, are you packing yourself in a suitcase or you have like a big
We
overnight
have
bag or something like that?
so many bags, like
So
so
many
many
bags.
different bags. It's just like whatever will fit in whatever. Like we totally have a suitcase of shart we're not touching. Like these are clothes that are going to be to
You're
a
going to be
day in
with your shirt.
advance. Yeah, we don't need them. Then we have I recommend packing a cooler in the car,
Yeah.
obviously, with like sandwiches, so many snacks.
Yeah.
Um yeah, and then we just like pack a bag of stuff that we could just like almost like diaper bag it out.
Exactly. Yeah, just like we'll just take this one bag because
But the
for
same thing on a
some,
plane.
well, I was going to say for some reason, like to me, using an actual suitcase is like strictly reserved for like just planes.
Oh no, it's like whatever bags like we have that we could fit our stuff in.
Yeah, which like a suitcase makes sense. They're easy to pack in a car. So I'm packing and I was like, we all have our own like bag, big bag. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
wait, why am I not packing suitcases?
Oh yeah. We
Why
try
am
to
I
condense.
packing
Yeah.
what Andrew's going to carry all like 7 bags plus a pack and play plus a blow up thing. Like he's going to pack like why am I not just doing 2 suitcases or
No,
something?
I'll try and pack like all the kids' clothes in one bag or all of
Yeah.
our clothes in one bag. Things that
Yeah.
we don't need right away
Yeah. But I guess I've just like only associated suitcases
with
with
a plane.
going on a plane. And it
That
like
makes
I was like,
sense.
I have free will. I can use a suitcase for a road trip if I want to.
Absolutely. If you want to, you can. And if you
I don't
don't,
think I actually don't think I'm going to, but the thought's there and I had it.
okay,
So I needed to share.
good. Like you can do that.
I can do that.
Permission
Yeah.
granted.
Okay, great. Should we get into some news or?
Let's.
Okay. So, first news story, I just have to pat myself on the back
Please.
because a lot of times on this podcast, you will be getting misinformation. Shout out to everybody that corrects us. I
Yeah.
actually like, I cannot tell you how much we do appreciate it because typically now when I edit the podcast, if I do not feel strongly in something that I'm saying, like if I say something that I believe, I'm not fact checking it because I think that's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm listening back, I'm like, oh, that might not be right. I'll double check. And if it's wrong, I'll just delete it out of the podcast. But, a big one was saying that Carol Radswell was dating Luann's daughter's
Oh my God.
boyfriend, which is I'm so sorry, you guys. It was her niece's boyfriend. He was 29, she was 51. 29 is like, you're an adult. Like, that's a
Wait,
man.
you're
If he
saying
was
29 and 51? It's just like a little weird.
No, but I thought he was like 24 and I thought Carol was like 50 and I was like that's insane. 29 is actually a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like than
You're
20
you're
20
full
yeah, you're an
frontal
adult.
developed. Yeah.
So sorry about that. But one piece of misinformation that I did not spread was that I said last week, "Hey guys, I think Morgan Stewart has a podcast coming out March 25th and I was going to make a video all week like spreading that around the internet and I felt so crazy about it.
Guilty.
Like I felt so guilty about it. Like I didn't not that anyone would like see our video, but I didn't want to like take her announcement from her. So I never made the video and then she ended up announcing this week that she does indeed have a podcast coming to Sirius XM on March 25th. It's called The Morgan Stewart Show. She already has a bunch of guests lined up. She's going to have Khloe Kardashian, she's going to have Tinks, she's going to have her mom Susan, she's going to have her husband Jordan, who's also Dr. Phil's son. And you know what? I might have to get Sirius XM.
Oh. I was didn't even
I
like
think you can
clock
stream
that.
it on other platforms, but I guess Sirius XM is like the host and probably has all of like the ad rights and stuff like that. But I'm just excited like to have Morgan Stewart back in our lives in a more substantial way.
How many kids does she have?
She has 2 and they are a year and 1 day apart.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
All right. So some like to call that two and done. Like
2
the
and yeah,
Irish twins,
exactly.
and that's that on that.
Exactly. That's that on that. So I'm excited to have her back. I'm looking forward to that.
Great.
Just wanted to circle back on that because
That would be a good one to have on Netflix. But I guess like conflict of
that would be And she actually said when she announced it, she was trying to get like a show picked up, but nobody would pick up her show. So
Which is
instead,
so dumb, which we
I
said.
know. Netflix would have been so perfect, Nikki. I
Yeah.
actually wonder why that didn't happen. So instead, she got a podcasting deal with Sirius, which is like, we'll take that. We'll take whatever we can get.
We'll ease in with that and we'll see you on Netflix in 2 years.
100%. Okay, so that's that. I just want to put a bow on Morgan Stewart. Next
Thank
story I
you.
have, I know that you literally are not going to care about this at all,
Okay.
but this is a story for me and your friend Frank and anybody else that loves Kacey Musgraves because she announced that her sixth studio album is coming out May 1st. It's titled Middle of Nowhere. But the reason why I made this a story is because she has a couple like collabs on the album, and one of them is with Miranda Lambert. And unbeknownst to me, her and Miranda Lambert have had like this ongoing beef for like years long, where like they did not like each other, they did not get along, they did not like
Okay.
communicate. And she
Why?
finally so she did an interview with NPR and she said like the reason why they kind of like had beef was because years ago before Kacey Musgraves like ever released her own album, she was a songwriter. She was like a staff songwriter. She would write in like teams with teams of people for other country artists. And while she was doing that, she started to kind of like collect songs that she was writing with other people to like be to make her own first album. And she wrote this one song called Mama's Broken Heart, which was going to be like her first song on her album, her first album. And without her consent or knowledge, somebody played that song to Miranda Lambert
And she snagged it.
and she snagged it. And because like Kacey didn't write it herself, she wrote it with other people. It was like majority rules. Like they gave the song to Miranda, and that song ended up going number one for Miranda
Oh,
Lambert.
okay.
So,
Which to me sounds like a bit of a misunderstanding and like pitting women against each other.
of course, like
These
not
big men
Miranda's
who were just
fault.
like,
Yeah,
oh, here's this beautiful song. And Miranda was probably like, great, love it.
love it. Put it on my album.
Right. Didn't know that she was taking it from
Yeah, that
Kacey
Kacey felt
Musgraves. Yeah.
so personally towards the song. But Kacey actually said, you know what? It all worked out for the best because that kind of like pushed her in the direction to write her first album, which was like a huge success for her. She probably never would have written it if she didn't have like that boost
What was
from
it called?
getting.
Is that the one? Which was the one that has Golden Hour on it?
No, that was like
The slay of all slays, right?
one
Like,
of her best albums ever. But her first, hold
I
on, what was
just
the
saw a
name of this
TikTok
album?
about that album with Golden Hour on it and was like, you know where you were when that album came out? And for
Yep.
me, it was when my first son was born and I was putting together all of his baby, like a montage of his baby photos
Yeah.
and videos, and that was a song that was in the background of it.
It's one of the best albums ever. Actually, Callum is obsessed with
Oh,
Kacey Musgraves,
he has
obsessed with
taste.
Nikki, I say this to Andrew all the time. His taste is kind of like my taste, so I'm
Right,
really just complimenting myself.
right.
He has such good taste. He's obsessed with Kacey Musgraves, Mumford and Sons, and Noah Kahan. That's like his big three. But he tells me all the time Noah Kahan is his favorite. He like wants to
Oh
be
my
clear on that.
God.
Okay, so her first album was called Same Trailer, Different Park.
Oh,
And the song Merry Go Round was her first single from that album. That was huge for her. But Golden Hour, she even said in this interview, like that album is like its own
mm-hmm,
category. Like
mm-hmm.
that was like an anomaly for her. And this album that she has coming out now, the new one, is really kind of getting back to like the sound of like her first album, which she wrote or co-wrote with this guy Shane McNally, who's huge in the country music department. And Casey's like known for being like kind of like a wordsmith. On Golden Hour, she has a song called Space Cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
And the lyrics are, you can have your space, comma, cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of does a lot of like play on words. That's her thing. And her last two albums were kind of like very deep, like very self-reflective, like a little sad. And she said this album, like she just wanted to have fun.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but sorry, back to Miranda Lambert. She's doing a collab with Miranda Lambert. The song is
Oh.
called Divorces and Horses. And she said after all these years, she was scrolling on Instagram. She saw a picture of Miranda Lambert riding on a horse. And she said, you know what? me and Miranda, at least we have two things in common. We both love horses and we've both been divorced. And she said she messaged her
You're
and she was like,
lying.
she said she messaged her and she was like, hey, I know we've like had our shit, but like, wouldn't it be, but like we have two things in common, divorces and horses. And like, wouldn't it be so funny if we like wrote this song together with Shane McNally, who's worked with
They
both of
wrote
them?
it together?
Yep. And like and Miranda said, hell yeah, I'm into it. Let's do it. And they like squashed
Fuck
the beef.
yeah, ladies. Like,
I have
let's go.
chills. Let's go.
Horses and motherfucking divorces, you
Yep.
guys. Like, you can find common ground with anybody.
100%. And after enough time has passed, you can move on from anything. And they
How
were both
healing.
young. How healing. Like, I'm so excited for this album. I love Kacey, and I just think it's going to be like, this is like a big year for music. We have Kacey Musgraves, Noah Kahan. We just got Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Was Life of a Showgirl in 26? No.
Yeah.
Or was
Oh,
it the
yeah,
end of
Brie, yeah.
25?
It was like not that long ago.
No, it's not that long. This is just like a big year for music, and I'm not mad about that
Yeah,
because I love all these people.
for sure.
Okay. Next story is a bit of a random one, but it's just something that I want to like dissect with you a little bit because, you know, one of our favorite topics of conversation, especially recently, is Alex Cooper.
Periods. Okay. I didn't. Okay.
Alex Cooper and periods. And this is so random, but Bachelor in Paradise couple, Serena Pitt and Joe,
Amal.
Grocery Store Joe,
Yeah.
they are joining Alex Cooper's Unwell network with a video podcast about their relationship and their age difference. And they're going to be like recapping reality TV and pop culture. And it's called like Not Married to This. And people are
Okay,
like,
it sounds like a little too close to home. Like,
but people are like, why are they joining Unwell network? Like, what the
where's
fuck?
the
Like,
link?
where's the link? And like, Serena and Joe, are they even like big in the zeitgeist right now? Like,
No. The only thing that I've seen about him recently is just that he is giving JFK. Like, that's literally
right.
the only thing that's popped up. I haven't seen them in forever, and I loved them. I loved them on Bachelor in Paradise.
so she's 28, he's 39,
Okay.
11
Like,
years. Like, that's not too crazy. But people
they've
are
been together
saying,
for a while, though, which means that what was the age gap then?
I feel like she was like 24
And he
and
was
35.
And that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But people are like, what's going on with Unwell Network? Why would they pick up this random podcast? Like, is Alex trying to have her own like Viall Files like type vibe on her own network? Because
Right.
it's very like like how they're describing the podcast is literally like Nick and Natalie, like age gap, pop culture,
God, yeah,
reality
yeah.
TV. Like, are they trying to replicate that model for some reason?
Are Nick
'Cause
and Natalie their own network?
yeah, I believe they like, I don't know what their network, or if or they don't
They're
even have a
independent,
network.
yeah.
They're just independent and they have their own podcast and studio and all that and staff and all that stuff.
Wow.
But people are like, is that what she's trying to do? Because
Maybe.
it's very random
Very random.
to pluck these two. And Joe was on like a iHeartRadio Bachelor podcast that he left because he was like too busy, I guess. But it must be for this deal.
Right. Like, I could think of a million other Bachelor Nation couples that I would think maybe before them, but that's very strange. And
It's so
honestly,
random.
Bachelor hasn't been popping lately. Like,
I know.
we'll see a resurgence with Taylor Frankie Paul as the Bachelorette, but I haven't watched since like I mean, I
long
couldn't
time.
yeah, like Michelle was the Bachelorette.
I think my last season was Matt's.
Yeah. So
But what's crazy is like, I guess it would make sense if they're going to have on like, if they're launching this podcast now, because we're about to get the new Bachelorette season, maybe they're going to have on Taylor Frankie Paul. Maybe they're going to have
the
on
guys.
contestants that get voted off or like bring in Bachelor people because Alex has a deal. Her podcast deal is with Sirius. And then she also has a side
one.
deal with Hulu and ABC. Like she has two deals that are separate from each other, but this feels like worlds colliding. And you know,
wow.
she had Mark and Whitney on from Dancing with the Stars, which is that network too. So I wonder if like
You're
somehow
so right, Brie. When is this dropping? Do we know?
it's already out. It came out last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Who do they
first
have
episode was
on?
out. Um, I don't remember.
Okay.
It might have been a solo episode, just like talking about the
Uh-huh.
podcast. I can't remember.
Wow, that's actually, they're totally going to have Bachelor people on. What their
That's
thing is going to be.
the
Totally.
only thing that makes sense. Like, why would you pick these people and like why now? It's so random. Other people she has on her network are Hallie
Halle Bailey.
Bachelor. Uh,
Wait, not Halle Bailey?
no, Hallie Bachelor. She's like an influencer. It's called Extra Dirty. She has Owen Teal's podcast called In Your Dream. She has Boyfriend Material with Harry Jowsey, Disgraceful with Grace O'Malley, who is ex best friend of Brianna Chicken Fry. So
Oh.
she's got some talent over there.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, side story from Alex Cooper is that remember like last year we said that she has a dating show coming out on Hulu called Love Overboard and
Yeah.
Gabby Windey is hosting. They just dropped the trailer for the
It looked
show.
like shit.
I
Did
thought
it
it
not?
was so stupid. I think I wrote like I'm only gonna watch for Gabby and like I
I
actually
was
don't think I'm gonna watch.
literally like, what is the point? They were basically just all on this yacht and they're
Yeah.
dating each other, and then they have to pick between two people, and the two people go on a plank, and then the plank like drops and they drop into the water.
No,
It's
and though, Nikki, like there's like four couples on the top deck. That's like the life of luxury, and all the other couples are like working on the boat.
what?
Yeah. So you have to like fight to get to the top spot.
Okay, so
So it's not
dumb.
even like a real dating show. It's like a weird competition show where people are just going to be like hooking up to like get to the
Yeah,
top of the boat.
I hate it. I
Well, it's
won't be
coming out March
watching.
26th. I'm not going to be watching either. It's coming out March 26th. It seems really bizarre, but maybe they'll have Gabby Windey to promote the show on this new
Even Gabby
Joe and
Windey on
Serena.
it wasn't enough to like.
Yeah, it's not enough. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
totally. Okay, so yeah, next story that I have is there's been a lot of stuff in the news about the Real Housewives of New Jersey cast updates because Andy Cohen said either on his radio show or Watch What Happens Live last week that he had a meeting at 2:30 to discuss and finalize Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Giddy
And,
up.
people are speculating. And since that meeting, an insider source has confirmed that
Louis.
returning to the cast, Louis, it's probably Teresa, has confirmed to the cast, this is who's returning so far: Teresa, Melissa, and Dolo.
Great.
Rachel Fuda and Jennifer Aiden are definitely out, according to the
Bye
insider.
bye.
Bye. And Margaret Josephs and Danielle Cabral are like up in the air if they're going to come back or not.
Like low key kind of bye.
Danielle, like I could see goodbye, but like Margaret, I could see staying for sure.
Yeah, I guess. Because
But
she has a link to Tariq. Like, she does have a link to all of them, like, very naturally. And
yeah,
it would be nice to have somebody who's kind of aligned with Melissa, because Dolo will always take Teresa's side, even when
so
she's wrong as ever.
but how do you feel if it's like Teresa, Melissa, Dolo, and then three people we never met before?
And, yeah, I don't know.
Like,
Where do those people come
come
in?
in.
What is their
Well,
connection? Yeah, okay.
I
You've
don't know,
convinced me.
just
Bring Marker back.
yeah, like
Danielle can go.
Danielle can go. But people are speculating on the internet that Kim D is going to be a
No.
cast member.
No.
But
No.
you want to know why people think that?
Why?
Because I guess this week she's going to be the bartender on an episode of Watch What Happens Live. She's like promoting her book, and people are like, why would they have her on if she's not going to be like back
We
in
don't
the
want it.
zeitgeist in some
Andy, we don't
way?
want it. Do you?
No, not and also like it's been so long without Kim D, and she has such like desperate energy that I
No,
feel
then
like it would just
bring Danielle Staub back.
bring Danielle Staub back.
Where is
Can
she?
you
Is she in
imagine?
Jersey?
I don't know. We got to find her. I'll take her back. I'll take her on something.
Over Kim D?
Yeah, over Kim D for sure.
With Melissa? It's just like, so what are we gonna go back to, like, Strippergate? We don't need to talk about that. Like, I feel like
I
there's
know.
nothing that Kim D is gonna bring that is new, fresh, fun, interesting.
I totally agree. Like, I feel like Melissa, like, doesn't have friends that she can bring on the show, or even, like, Dolo. Like, I don't know. Like,
I
we
don't
can
know.
find somebody.
I don't know.
I feel like there's going to be some sort of cast announcement soon, though. Like, it feels like it's looming around the corner.
Yeah.
All right, my last story is Andy Cohen adjacent because I don't know if you've seen this, Nikki, but this is like a very weird thing, but also like could be kind of cool. But Peacock is rolling out an AI powered experience called Bravoverse. And it's just on the Peacock like mobile app. So like if you use Peacock on your TV, it's not going to be on your TV yet. It's just like if you use Peacock on your phone. They want to make it like a more engaged app, I guess. So they're going to have a Bravoverse, and in the Bravoverse is going to be an AI talking head of Andy Cohen that's going to act as your virtual guide through the verse.
Tell me more.
Okay, so the Bravoverse is basically going to be like a TikTok feed for Bravo clips with like a
So is this a new app?
No, it's like it's going to
within
be
Peacock.
within Peacock. It's going to be like you click on the Bravoverse and it's going to be like a swipeable feed of like just all Bravo clips, and Andy Cohen is like going to be like popping up and like giving you facts or like talking you through like some of the things that you're seeing. But what's kind of cool about it is like, say you're going to watch a Watch What Happens Live episode on your app on your phone. Before you start the episode, Andy's like AI avatar is going to come up and like give you information about like the people that are the guests that are going to be on that Watch What Happens Live show, and kind of like what they're like give context and like what they're known for and like who they are in relation to like their appearance on Watch What Happens Live.
So this is literally AI. It's not like pre-recorded Andy.
No, like it's an AI version of Andy.
That's so
like his face and like, you know, plugging information like into
oh my God.
his AI
Okay. Like,
talking
yeah,
head.
cool, but so fucking scary, Brie. Like this is like
Future. This is
why
the beginning of the future.
this is why the actors are scared. This is
Yeah.
why we had the strike, because like now you're just gonna take anybody's face and make it they could say whatever.
I'm sure he's getting big bucks for this.
Oh, I'm sure.
This
Like
I
you're
feel
selling
like
your soul.
you're selling your soul, and this feels like right now something that is so unnecessary and so crazy, but like this is the direction that
Yes.
everything's going to be going in. Like
I
Netflix
agree.
is going to be like an AI interactive app where you have a guide, and it's not only
The
that, like
future is AI. Yep.
the
I think
AI.
that they're the first to do this. Like they are
Yep.
on something right now that we're not doing, and we're like, oh my God, this is weird because
Yep.
we've never seen it yet. But this is 100%.
And it's going to be like TikTok or Reels where like your algorithm knows what you like and it's going to be feeding you like that content.
Oh
Like,
my God, I'm so scared.
isn't that crazy? It's
Yeah.
just going to, yeah, it's the
Which is
beginning
like
of a new wave.
the beginning of the end for
The
us and
beginning
our
of the end.
families. Like,
I know. So this is just for the app on your phone right now, but I'm sure at some point, if it works, it's going to move to our TV.
wait, so is it active now?
Over the summer, it's going to be active.
I'm so interested to
Yeah.
see. I'm just like imagining like a hologram Wizard of Oz head.
I mean, pretty much. I'm imagining
Andy
like
is the Wizard
a
of
bobblehead.
Oz.
He is. He
He
should
is.
be wicked.
He should have been the wizard.
He would have been so good.
Better than friggin' Jeff Goldblum.
Have another drink, my dark-eyed beauty.
And
You
then
know,
like
it's, like, my
Craig would have
favorite
came
song.
out. We know how Andy feels about Craig.
Seriously. Okay, that's all I had for news.
Okay.
What do you think?
Oh, Brie, and I just wanted to tell you because Brie would like messaged me and was like, slow news week. Like, what do we have? Like, do you have anything? And I was like, oh my God, actually, the story's going around TikTok about this guy who got kidnapped by dolphins. The head guy's name was Gerald. The head dolphin was Gerald. And he like brought him down into the ocean.
Which is like insane.
And when he came up, he had like deep sea particles in his throat. Apparently, this guy like doesn't exist. Like, it's all fake
news.
It's all
Oh
fake.
my
Yeah.
God. Okay, I'm so glad I didn't invest my research into that then.
But like, here I am. I didn't doubt it.
Okay, let's move on to TV Rec. And all I wrote down was I'm so overwhelmed with all the TV and the content. I actually don't want to overwhelm you guys and give you any recs because like it's kind of out of control right now with all the content we have, because not just the shows that we recap. I say this all the time, but like I have shows that I watch with my husband. I have shows that I watch independently that we don't discuss, that you don't even watch. Like I have like my own plate, and so much like
You
Age
have
of
your own plate.
Attraction.
This is not my plate. That's
Yeah,
your
this is not
plate,
my
you guys.
this is not my plate. I have my own plate. And like The Age of Attraction came out, Mormon Wives came out, like so much TV came out this week. I'm just like I'm drowning in TV. I'm overwhelmed.
So let me just ask you. I know you're not gonna like give us homework, but you are liking Age of Attraction.
So I actually don't know if I'm gonna go back because I just like
Oh,
started to get creeped out.
okay.
Like
So
I was
if
like,
you
why
guys
is there a
don't know,
60-year-old man here and a 22-year-old girl here? Like,
yeah,
who is he
he
actually
feels
gonna try
young.
to like just like
He's a young soul. Age of Attraction is with Nick Viall and his wife Natalie, and
do you
they
know their age gap?
20 years,
18 years.
18 years. Yeah,
He met her. There's a lot of speculation about
there's
how
a
old she
lot
really
of yes,
was,
yes,
but
that's true.
apparently she was 21 and he was, what does that make you? 39?
That's disgusting. No, that's actually crazy. My sister is 21, and if 39 is older than my husband, that would be like my sister dating somebody older than my husband.
Yeah. And like at
That's,
21, it's like you're literally a child. And like
you
their
know what?
whole
She
thing though,
slid into his DMs. Like
well, that's the whole thing is like
she
she
had a
pursued
plan.
him. Okay, but does that make it whatever? They're married, they have kids. I don't want to, shit on their marriage and their life. Like it's
Yeah, they
working for
seem
them, I
happy. I
guess.
mean,
They seem happy. Like it's just really like that's a big
yeah.
one
But
for
the
that
show
age.
is like you don't know the age gap and like you're just there to date, and it's like meanwhile this lady comes out and she's like full of wrinkles, and it's like, gee, I wonder how old she is. And then this other one comes out, not a wrinkle in sight, like literally like doesn't even have like leg hair, and we're like, oh yeah, I wonder how old she is.
I know. It's literally just Love is Blind, but like for age.
That's really dumb.
And I don't know. I just feel like no, you can't be there for the right intentions. Like if you're a 6-year-old man going on a show Age of Attraction, it's because you want to find like a young gal, and that makes me feel weird.
And if you're like a young girl, you're kind of going there for like
I mean,
sugar
the world is
daddy-ish
yours.
vibes.
Not really. I feel like if you're a young girl, you're just like going on a dating show. It's like whatever. Like you can suss out who's 60 and who's could be 40.
Yeah, totally. But like, why do you want a 60-year-old man?
No, you don't. You want to be on TV.
Right.
Yeah, I know. They all do. So I don't know if I'm gonna. There's too much going on
We're
right
not
now.
recommending that one.
Yeah, there's too much going on right now. I can't like add that one to my plate. But that brings us to upcoming TV for this week because we have the Southern Charm reunion, which is confirmed 2 parts.
Great.
And I know we were shitting on it last week, but I actually think the reunion's gonna be like really good.
I hope so. I hope that Andy can hold Craig's feet to the fire a little bit because we know like he babies him and loves him. And apparently every man on Bravo just like bends the knee to Craig Conover.
No, I don't get it. We'll
Man
save it
and
for when
woman.
we'll save it for when we get into Southern Charm. But like the preview that they shown, Craig's like storming off. He's like, I don't think I'm even gonna come back here next year. It's like, okay,
Bye.
don't. Bye. But that is airing this week. And then also coming out this week on Friday, we have Jury Duty, Company Retreat, which I have been like talking about over the last couple weeks. That is going to be on Amazon Prime.
So excited.
I'm excited to have another show to like watch with my husband. And this is one of those shows. And then you guys, on Sunday, we have the premiere of The Bachelorette on ABC and then next day on Hulu. So a week from today, The Bachelorette will be streaming on Hulu,
Okay.
which is just, have you watched Mormon Wives at all?
I watched the first episode.
Okay, I don't remember what happens. I think I watched the first 2.
Real nothing so far has really happened besides Miranda being like kind of annoyed at Taylor for going on a date with Chase.
Well, it's hard to avoid spoilers like with Mormon Wives because they dropped the whole season, which was like a whole nother thing. But a lot of the discourse on Threads is that like Miranda should have been the Bachelorette.
Amanda is that Miranda is that bitch, and she is like the new Taylor. I feel like give her the throne.
It's the thing is like I feel like when it comes to Mormon Wives, like these girls need a break. Like they're filming 2 seasons back to back.
Yeah.
And not only that, while they're filming
Having babies.
They're having babies. While they're filming the new season, they're now the old
Mm-hmm.
season's airing. They have to film that reunion. So then now they're just like stuck living in like all the
Mm-hmm.
drama of stuff that they already were trying to move on from. They're bringing it back.
Yep.
It's like they never get a chance to move on. I feel like what I've seen so far in this season is like we're seeing the repercussions and like the weight of the show like
Mm-hmm.
affecting the women in their real life. And like I think all of these girls need to take a break. I know they either just filmed or they are filming season 5, but after this, like I actually feel like they need to take like 9 months off. Like these girls need some downtime. Like it's
You're so right. It's just the living of the old season. Like,
yeah.
spoiler alert, I didn't even watch the season, but I'm seeing everywhere that Michaela and her husband are separated, I guess, in the show. And they're like already back to working on their marriage now. So, like, now they're going to have to relive the trauma of them separating.
Well, Michaela like spoke out and said that like there's a lot of stuff that like never made it onto the
Yeah.
show. Michaela's dealing with a lot, he's dealing with a lot. Like they're not like confirming or denying anything, but they just want to like figure it out. Like all of these couples have been together since they were so young, and I feel
Yeah.
like the show has
Exacerbated every
issue. And
problem
maybe
in their relationship.
and
Yeah,
it's
totally.
also like forced the women to deal with like a lot of trauma that they've had in their life
Hmm.
that maybe they never would have dealt with if it weren't for the show. So I feel like in one ways that's like positive. It's like a positive, but it also is having like a big impact on them. Like
Hmm.
it's really affecting them. Like they're dealing with a lot. Like they need some time off,
No,
like
they're
to
dealing
just
with
figure their lives out.
their trauma. They're
Yeah.
dealing with having children, postpartum, working on their relationships, filming a TV show,
Yep.
dealing with their body dysmorphia. Like these
Yep.
poor girls are, I mean, I can't even imagine Michaela, who is postpartum, dealing with
Yep.
these issues. She said she hasn't felt comfortable in her body since she's 6 years old. Like,
Yeah.
are you
It's just like a
kidding?
lot. They need a break. Like
It's heavy.
and also, like, Taylor, from what I've seen on clips and so far, is like, she is just like not in a good place. She's not in a good place at all leading up to the Bachelorette. I
I
don't
haven't
think
really seen anything.
from what we've seen from her that she's posted herself post Bachelorette, she's still not in a good place. Like it's too much. Like it's way too much. Like they
But this to me is like the Tyra of it all. It's like, are these producers like, oh my God, this is great TV. Let's sign Taylor up and like know that she's going to crash and burn because it's going to make great TV? Or are we trying to get Taylor to find a man because we want her to have a happy family? It's like, what's the intention here for these TV
maybe
producers?
That's such a good question because I feel like the reason why everybody roots for Taylor is because she's so self-aware. So
Hmm.
even like while she's like crashing out or making these mistakes or just like living her life and maybe making poor decisions, she like is acknowledging in the moment that like
Hmm.
that's what's happening. So everybody like we just want the
We root
best.
for her.
We root for
Yeah.
her. We want the best for Taylor, but you're right. Like she's not in a good place. And at what point does a producer say, like, maybe Taylor needs to take a step back. Like maybe
Hmm.
Taylor needs to take some time off because it's just like,
Even if you signed her on and
yeah,
you start to see like the,
her mental health is like not in a good
yeah.
place. Like let's like
And it's
it's more important.
also so crazy, just like with these girls in particular. It's like these girls and their men, the dad talk of it all, like these men were never meant to be supporting roles. That like
No,
look at Zach, who was going to go to med school. It's like these
I know.
girls now also need to deal with being the breadwinners and
Yeah.
like having their husbands take a step back, which is a huge ego blow to these guys who
No, they
are
can't
like,
handle it.
no. And it's like, oh, wait, let's dig up some more issues. Like now we have
So
all
true.
these issues.
I know. It just feels like so
It's a little dark.
apparent right now. And
Hmm.
and it like you said, where's the line? Like it is like good TV, like because it's like really it's like crazy to watch all this
Hmm.
unfold, but also it's like when do we step in?
Yeah.
You know?
We have Jessie, who is just doing thing after thing after thing to her body, to her face, to make
Yep.
herself look and feel beautiful. It's like, okay, I'm sure the TV show is not helping these women.
No, it's not at all. So as much as I actually love all of them and I
Is it
love watching
fun to
them,
watch at all? How far have you gotten?
I've watched the first 2 episodes.
And is it there like any
Yeah, there
positivity or is it
is. Yeah,
just
it's like
okay?
here the thing is like the friendship between the women and the
Mm.
moments, they're all like so real. I feel like if we met them in person, it would be what we see on
Hmm.
TV. Like I think they put it all out there and like they do like Macy and Michaela like have a sweet friendship. They have their babies. Like they're always like bringing their kids like everywhere
Yeah.
that they go and like everyone loves the kids. Like there is like so many like sweet and like tender elements of the show and like them support all of them supporting each other and wanting the best, but it's just like it's to a place where it's just
And
like,
these are
okay,
young women. They're not,
they're in their 20s.
yeah, they're like young mothers, young
Yeah.
wives. It's
Yeah, it's a lot.
like
So,
trying to find yourself on TV
yeah.
with your freaking kids and husband. It's a lot.
Yeah, we're reaching the line between good TV and like this is going to be a documentary in 10 years.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's like that because I think the women love doing the show.
Yeah.
You know? Like I think they all love doing the show.
But for a paycheck, because it makes them a shit ton of money.
It makes them a lot of money. And
It
like
gives them a lot of money.
I think they like being
Famous.
like a voice for women that could like see themselves in somebody
Yeah.
on the screen. Like, oh, they're going through that, then I can go through this. Oh, she had an affair and like she's trying to work on her marriage. Like maybe I could do that too. Or like she's going dealing with this. Like they have a toxic relationship. Like watching Taylor trying to get away from Dakota. Like I think a lot of people can relate to like that toxic cycle. So I think they like to be
Yikes.
some sort of like representation for other women. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But they're like figuring it out like in
Yeah.
front of us all. Like they're
I know.
representing, but like
Yeah,
also
they're going through
figuring
it.
it out themselves.
Yeah, it's tough, but I do like really love them, and I am obviously like looking forward to watching the whole season at some point, and we will do some sort of
Boner
episode when we
recap,
can get
yeah.
there. Yeah. Okay, next, the Love is Blind reunion, which it's crazy that Love is Blind is like already old news.
Yep.
It's like the reunion wraps up, and it's like, okay, goodbye, everybody. Please leave our
Who?
life. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're done with you guys now. Goodbye. We'll see the next cast next year.
Just give us
But
like a quick synopsis. Where is everybody now? I saw some things. Obviously, Jordan and Amber are not together.
they're not together. And I actually feel like the way Jordan and Amber handled themselves and like the end of their relationship, like on stage, was like pretty well. Like they could have dragged it out, could have been a big fight, but like
Didn't she storm
Jordan,
off?
she did, but she came back and she came back and she said like Jordan kind of called out the things that I heard were a rumor about the drinking, and Amber was kind of like, you know what, Jordan, like you are like a good person. I'll give you that. I don't think you're a bad person. You're a good person. I think you could have like fought a little bit harder and like maybe tried a little
Wait,
bit
he
harder, but
called
like
her out on her drinking?
yeah, on her drinking. And she was kind of saying that like Jordan gave up like really soon and didn't like fight for their marriage. Like even she didn't like deny that behavior, but she was just saying like, "Well, you gave up on me. Like I thought we loved each other and you just kind of like threw in the towel." And I guess he built a good relationship with her daughter and he never like said bye to Emma.
Yeah.
And Emma was really sad and he was like, "Well, I didn't know like how to do that."
Yeah, of
And
course. Like,
yeah, it's just like, but I feel like they kind of ended things like it could have gone ugly, but it was kind of like they both like said their piece and it was just kind of like, okay, let's move on.
yeah,
Like,
that sucks.
the biggest shock of the reunion to me was that Brie and Connor are still together.
What?
Yeah, they didn't break up after that. They stayed together and like she said like they're on the road to marriage. Like
Oh,
they love each other. They don't live together, but they live in houses right next to each other.
I mean, I love that.
And they love each other. She said that like she had to leave the show. She was like kind of spiraling. She was just like not in a good place. She felt like she wasn't being like herself and she just like needed to get the fuck off of that show. And after that, like Connor wanted to be with her and she wanted to like keep trying and show him like that like
Okay.
that's not who I am and they made it work.
I love that.
I love that too.
Do
And like
you?
no, yeah, I do. Like I believe her when she said that like she was not showing us a good version of herself and like I'm gonna give her
100%.
grace. Like
And she said that on the show, and she's saying it
yes.
again at the reunion. Like, it's a fucking pressure cooker. Like, who
Yeah.
knows who you would be? And that it's not even like you're with your people, you're with a stranger.
Exactly. And also like she said that like she lingered in that conversation with Chris for like way too long. It was so
Yeah.
embarrassing watching it back. Like
Good.
yeah, so I feel like I'm happy
Okay.
for them.
I
Another
I am here for that.
um they talked to Mike and Emma and Mike said that before the wedding they both said that they were going to say no. And like that was the decision that they came to.
Oh,
They were going to say no. So when they got there and Emma said yes, he was kind of like caught off guard because he was like, wait, like we agreed that we were going to say no. Now you're flipping and
yeah.
saying yes. She was saying like, well, I said yes because I thought that you knew that that would mean like I'm ready to have kids. Like I think I do want to have kids. And he was like, yeah,
That's
but if
not
you
what
could
that means, though. Like, we have that conversation
that's what he
before.
said.
Like,
And
yeah.
he was like, well, I was thinking like if you could flip that easily and just say yes now at the aisle, like you can change your mind on kids again. And he wants like a sure thing. So he has a girlfriend now.
Oh.
She was in the audience. Emma seemed like she kind of like loved him and was like really sad after their breakup. But
Ooh, I could
yeah,
totally see that, though. Like,
yeah,
her being more into him than he was into her.
totally. So that's them. Oh, Devonte and Brittany.
Seen that.
Devonte is I think Brittany said that like Devonta like ghosted her for 2 weeks after they stopped filming, but then called her and said that I still want to be together. So she thought they were still together, but he was like running around with the rest of the cast saying that they were broken up. He went on a trip with like Brie and Ashley and I don't know. Like that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is that he's living with Alex in Arizona. They're roommates, but
Shut up.
he revealed on stage that he is actually engaged to somebody else and she's pregnant.
Yeah, I saw
But
that.
but he doesn't like he lives in Arizona,
Where does the girl live? In Ohio?
Ohio. And he was like, "Oh, well, I have a house in Ohio." And we just kind of like left it there. I was like, "Oh, that's." But that was the first time Brittany was finding out about that. So it's just like the
Was she
disrespect. Like,
crushed?
I think she's just kind of like, "Fuck you!" Like, and her dad was there, and the dad was like interrogating Devontae. It was just like weird. He's like, "So did you lie?" It was just weird, like uncomfortable situation.
Wow. Douche.
What else? Chris, like nothing really happened with him. He just was kind of like too
Did anybody call
embarrassed to
him out and
speak.
just, okay.
Yeah, Nick was like had his foot on Chris's neck and was like, "You need therapy. You should be embarrassed. Like we couldn't even
You
watch you on
need, like, Jesus
TV."
Christ.
Yeah, and Chris was like, just really had nothing to say. Alex, same thing, was just like being Alex. There's like nothing going on with him.
What did, I've already forgotten the girl's name.
Ashley,
Yeah. Did
she
she say
said
anything good?
no, just that like,
He sucks.
yeah, he sucks,
Did he
and
bring up
like
soccer?
so Nick was like, how would you compare this whole experience like to soccer? And he said some stupid thing. But there's been I this was actually the most enjoyable Love is Blind reunion I have yet to watch. Nick was like maybe because he's from Ohio, he was like really
Oh.
feeling himself. He was just like being so funny, like he was just being so like out of pocket and like wild. Vanessa was even like putting her hand on his leg to tell him to like shut the fuck up. Like
Maybe
I
he
just
took a
felt like it
shot
was like
before or something. Like,
yeah, like he just went rogue and it was so funny, but people thought he was like being mean to the guys, like you
we
can't
could
win.
afford everybody to be a little meaner to these
Totally.
men.
Oh, and Vic and Christine are like madly in
I saw
love.
them. Yeah,
They got like
they're no trouble at all.
no trouble at all. They're going on like a honeymoon. Like the Netflix gave them a trip or TurboTax or whatever gave them a trip for like a honeymoon. It's like a sponsored thing at the end and they're
Good.
just like happy and in love. Yeah.
Great.
So that's that on Love is Blind.
Great. Wrap it up. A
Wrap it
lot of
up,
wrapping up in bows here.
which we love. We
Yeah.
love a good bow. Um, let's move on to Summer House because obsessed with this
I
episode.
never wanted it to end.
It was so like it was so just like light and fun, even though we had the whole
But like
Bailey and
things, yeah,
bed thing.
things going on.
Yeah, like it was just like there was a lot happening on this episode, but a lot of like fun. Like I feel like everybody was
Okay.
having fun.
Can I tell you my biggest worry after watching this episode?
Sure, I'm scared.
It's just that In the City is not going to be as good as Summer
I
House.
know. I know.
I'm
But we're
just
gonna have Lindsay.
without these people staying in a house together.
Yeah.
Like when Amanda was showing her watch and everybody was like cheering and like whooping it up for Kyle and Amanda, I was like, this is not the energy that we're going to get on In the City.
You're
I
so
need
right.
them together in a house.
It's gonna be like Housewives where they have events and parties and they have their
But
little
it's not
they get
the
coffee.
same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
the same.
But you can't catch this lightning in a bottle twice. Like it's just Summer House is that bitch.
And Brie, this season, I will say every single cast member, 10 out of 10.
I
Bailey is
completely
starting to
agree.
get on my nerves a little bit.
I
I
still love
know
her.
you do.
Yeah.
KJ, 10 out of 10. Mia,
Obsessed.
10 out of 10. Levi, sorry, I would like to see you more on my screen.
Yeah.
Bailey, you're enjoyable. Ben, I'll take Ben. I feel like people are roasting Ben and we will get into it, but like,
Nikki, you were roasting Ben last week.
was I?
Yeah, you're like, he could not come back next season.
Well, like, I don't like love him on my screen, but after this episode, people are like coming for him and like calling him.
Oh, we'll get
We'll
into
get.
it.
All right, let's get
I
into
think
it.
that Ben, like, I like seeing that, like, the girls all get along and love each other. They're having fun. All the guys get along and love each other, having fun. And then there's a lot of commingling. Like, they're all having fun together. Like, what more
Yes.
could you want? I feel like there was a lot of seasons where they could not get a good guy cast on the show that, like, fit with, like, Carl and Kyle. And I feel like it was, like, just them and, like, one outlier for a
Yeah.
while. We have such a good thing going right now. Like, they're all, like, actually having fun. Whenever like the cast drops, like they do their like photo dumps or drop like behind the scene clips, it's like,
Obsessed.
oh my God, I want to
Obsessed.
like they're having the best time.
Dude, Kyle and Amanda are literally going through a divorce and they're still posting each other,
I
having a
know.
great old time in their carousels. Like,
Having a
I
great time.
love it.
I love it too. And it was actually nice. Of course, we're jumping all over the place, but it was actually nice to see a nice moment between Kyle and Amanda. Like
Yeah.
they had like this was like a good episode for them. There is a lot of love there, but they're just both, honestly,
Two
they're
different
both,
people.
yeah, two different people. They're unwilling to change who they are, and they came to the decision. They love each other, and I think Amanda even said in that article, they're better as friends, and everything's fine. And like, I believe that, and it's
Yeah.
like making me feel a little bit better about Kyle.
Yeah, and it does make me feel better about Kyle. And it's like, okay, when you guys do decide to date other people, it's okay. Like, we're all going to be okay.
Oh my God. Well, Kyle was on Watch What Happens Live, and Andy asked him like about the West rumors, and like,
Oh, I thought
he
you
was
were.
like,
I thought you were going to say that about him dating that
he
next
did.
gen girl.
And they
Oh,
asked him
okay.
that too. Yeah. And Kyle said like, "Oh, like there's really like no truth to the rumors, and if anybody should," and Andy was like, "Well, how would you like
There's
feel about
really
it if it
not.
was?" And Kyle was like, "Oh, well, I think you should be asking like Sarah that question. Like,
Mm.
I'm just like happy for Amanda." And people are like, "Wait, Kyle, you wouldn't
You're
feel a certain type of
her
way if like you're."
ex-husband. Like, ask Sierra. Like, no, baby,
I
we're asking the right person. You're her ex-husband.
I think that's how emotionally removed they
No.
are from each other, though, that like he would actually be unbothered if like
No, like honestly, West and Sierra probably had sex sooner than Kyle and Amanda had.
Oh, for sure. Oh, but Andy asked about Ava Dash, and he was like, "No, we were just like we were at like a event, or I don't know if it was like an influencer thing. It was like a group dinner, and they were like doing some sort of like prayer. They were all holding hands around the table, but somebody took a picture of just them.
Of
But it was like
course.
a group. It was like a group thing. And also, I think that girl Ava Dash is in like her late 20s, so acceptable for Kyle.
No.
Okay, so let's start with Amanda's birthday dinner. First of all, she was giving How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days in her gold dress, like
So hot.
so hot. And one of the first thing that comes up is Kyle not investing in Loverboy. Jesse brings it up to Kyle, like how he thinks Carl is like upset, and
No,
he's like,
Jesse didn't even bring it up.
"Are you sure?" I thought he
I
asked
am
Kyle,
sure.
like,
I want to say it was like Ben who initially brought it
"Oh,
up, and then
oh,
Jesse
because
was
Ben
sitting.
invested, or Jesse invested. One of them, or both of them
Jesse
invested in
invested. I think it was
software."
Ben who said like, "So, like I heard that you didn't invest." And then
Okay,
Jesse was
Ben.
sitting next to Kyle. And he was
Yep.
like, "Yeah, like try to like kind of low key talk to him about it. Like I think he's just like kind of hurt. I think you guys need to have a conversation." Talk about awkward. Amanda's eyes were like bugging out of her head. Like Sierra was definitely sitting across from her and she was just like looking at her and laughing. And she was like, "But you didn't invest anything, right?" Like Amanda
Yeah,
literally called his ass out. Like,
I know. Mention it all.
wow.
But
But Kyle said he's like not in a position, which he
we
literally
know.
did take out $500,000 to
Yeah.
pay his staff. Like he really isn't in a financial position. But at the same time, I mean, this
I
man
don't know.
officiated your wedding. Like you
I know, but
throw
like
what you can.
like Kyle said, like he is helping in any way he can. He's like on the board or something like that, or he's like probably giving,
Yeah, and I'm sure
I
it's
don't
like
know.
fucking embarrassing for Kyle to be like, yeah, I don't have money to invest
Yeah.
in him. Like, I'm sure he would if he could.
He would if he could. And people are like roasting Kyle because in one breath he says he can't invest, and then he turns around, he gives Amanda a Cartier watch.
He should give her 10.
I totally agree. And can I just say, he didn't pay cash for the watch. Like, he put
Yeah.
that on a credit card. I'm sure credit card companies love Kyle. He's racking up the debt. He doesn't have cash to invest in Loverboy. You can't invest
Yeah.
in a company with a credit card. Like, he's not liquid. He has no
Yeah.
cash. So, yeah, you can buy Amanda a watch. Like, easy peasy. You know what I mean? Like, it's just another monthly bill.
Yeah.
And, like, she needs the watch. Like, she needed that. They
So
all needed that.
with the watch, how do you feel about that? Like, as she should.
As she should. Take your
As
watch and
she
run.
should. When
Yeah.
she called her mom to be like, Mom, I got the watch. And she was like, that's a big gift from Kyle Cook. Like, that is actually sweet. Like,
Yeah, he listened.
yeah, he
So what you want?
knew. He threw a Hail fucking Mary in the form of Cartier and was
Yep.
like, please.
And you know what? He got it done. It worked. It worked. I think she gave him a kiss. And he
She
wanted
gave
that
him a
kiss more
pat on
than
the back.
anything. Yeah, she gave him a pat on the back.
How much was it? Like 10 grand?
I don't know, probably a lot.
I think I did look it up and it was about 10 grand. I could be lying, but
Ooh, let's move on to the everybody has to say one nice thing about Amanda. Before we get into Ben, I want to say when Mia said, like, told Amanda that she appreciates Amanda for being comfortable with herself and just like being who she is and basically not trying too hard, like, what greater compliment could anybody want to receive in their life? It's like, I see you for you, and I like appreciate that, like, you're not putting on a front, like, you are just living your life authentically. Like, Mia had me almost in tears.
flashback 2 weeks ago when Kyle was like, get a personality, get a life, get a clue, like
Yep.
telling her to like get more. And Mia is like, you're perfect the way you are. Thank you,
Girl, you're
Mia.
amazing. Girl, you're
Thank
amazing just the
you.
way you are. Yeah, thank you, Mia. Obsess. Then we get to Ben, who starts trying to say something nice to Amanda, and Bailey's like, oh, first of all, they were all drunk. Like, everybody was drunk. Bailey looked very drunk, and she's like, oh, here goes Ben, about to tell the same story about how he wants to sleep with Amanda. I knew he was going to go there. And everybody's face was like jaw on the floor. And I was cracking up because I feel
It
like you
was
could see
so
that
bad.
Bailey was kind of like, what's the big deal?
Everybody, and no, and it's like, okay, how do you walk that back? Imagine being Bailey. Talk about,
Pit.
oh my God, I would want to be on the freaking Gabby Windy show. Like, put me off the plank, like, put me in the water. Wow. Levi was like elbowing her.
I
Mia's
know.
face was,
Wide
yeah,
open. There
yeah.
was, it's actually insane how much this conversation of Team Bailey or Team Ben took over threads the next day, Nikki. Like, I had to delete a thread. I saw so many creators coming out saying that, like, they had to delete threads because
Why?
people were being insane. Like, a lot of anybody that expressed, like, any sort of, like, Team Bailey ness were
Yeah.
getting, people were coming to the comments and fighting about, like,
Oh, you're
she's a
kidding.
victim. How can you support her? What she said was so inappropriate. She should have never said
Oh
that.
my God,
That's
I
a
thought it was
married
the
woman.
opposite. I
No,
thought the
and
people
people
were
were like,
hating Ben.
no, on threads, people were Team Ben. Like, it was really, really crazy over
Okay,
there.
it's literally like none of it is that serious
I totally
at
agree.
all.
They don't care. But for some reason, this was such a hot button issue. Like, people were unfucking well, Nikki. And here's the thing. Like, I think that what Bailey said was, like, awkward. It was, in my opinion, it
That's
was
an
a joke
inside
that
thought.
yeah, it was a joke that didn't land. She's too new to the group to be like throwing out those digs.
And you could see she
And
was like trying to like get it to land and it like
yeah,
still like wasn't. And we're like, okay, like
okay. But I don't, and I guess like Ben had a right to, first of all, they're making a show, so he has to confront Bailey about it.
totally.
But he had a right to be upset and like annoyed that like that's the narrative that maybe is being spread around about him. Like he does or doesn't feel that way. I saw somebody make the case that like Ben got so pissed about it because he said that Bailey was mentioning it on more than one occasion and he's been
Yes.
on reality TV before. So he knows that like if something's being brought up multiple times, this is probably going to become your storyline. And people think that Ben was so upset about it because he doesn't want his storyline to be that he secretly wants to fuck his mate's missus.
Yes. Funniest fucking clip ever.
The best clip ever.
So true,
Which
Brie.
makes sense.
Yeah, the fact that she said it twice is you're
Annoying.
brand new here. It's annoying. Like it's not your joke to make. I get that you're trying to be funny, but it's not.
Well,
You're
and
new.
she's jealous of like Amanda's getting the attention from Ben that she wants.
Right. Her whole storyline is that she's trying to like learn how to flirt at the ripe age of 27 and
She wants to get with Ben.
she wants to get with Ben. Yes.
Yeah. So I feel like it's either way, it's really not that big of a deal. And they actually dropped the first 5 minutes of next week's episode. They make out. Jesse
Even
makes the joke.
even when he went into her room to confront her, she was like kind of like, "Okay,
Yeah,
I
like
don't get why you're being so tight about it. Like, sorry that I offended you." And then she
totally.
wakes up the next day and is pissed.
I know.
She's like, "Okay,
Well, she
no,
had
I'm
like
not
a
sad
pit
anymore."
about it.
But like, imagine her being in the bed. She's crying and upset, and Levi stays back with her. And she's like, now you're in like the bed with dumb, stupid me who's like crying and like, talk about a pit. Like, yeah, now you're
Yeah,
ruining your friend's night.
I
She's just
know.
like she's just like all of us girls overthinking
Spiraling. And
everything.
she's like aware that she's on TV. She's thinking about now how this is going to play out.
A
Like
new
it's so
group of
layered.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, did she ruin it with them?
And like cool friends.
Exactly. Like, you want to keep your job,
Yeah, right.
you know? But I think it's like such
It's
a
fine.
nothing. It's
It's
fine.
fine.
Do you think that West seems like now he wants to like, he's like regretting letting go of Sierra because he's jealous
Yeah.
that of
Oh,
Jesse?
no.
Like,
No, no, no. I think that he was trying to get back on the Sierra train from the start of the summer. I think he was trying to get on the Sierra train from last summer when he knew that he done fucked up.
I know, but it kind of seems like they don't like talk during the week. And then when they're in
Oh,
the summer
yeah.
house and alcohol's involved, he's like, oh, I miss her.
But that's exactly what he said.
I know, which like I feel like Sierra obviously realizes that that's what's happening, and like as much as she wants to just like give in and like kind of have fun with Wes, she knows that for her, she's gonna want to be with him, and she's gonna get hurt knowing that he can't give her that. So she's like
Yeah.
trying to hold off for as long as she can, but he's not making it easy for her.
Exactly, because it's nice to be in the position that she's in. Like, yeah, she wants to hook up with him, I'm sure, but like knowing that she holds the power, and then once she initiates that physical relationship, it's like, okay, now where do we go? Unless she
I
is in
know.
that mindset of like, let's just hook up and have fun, but that is very hard for
I don't think she
girls
can
and
do that with him.
yeah.
Like she loves him, or
And I
she
think
loved
that
him.
and I think that like he low-key loves her too, but
Yeah.
he's also not ready to go all in on her, which isn't fair to her.
I know. People think that in real time right now that they're dating.
I would love that, and I hope so because they really like each other.
They do, and they have
It's
something
not just
special.
one-sided.
It's not at all. I feel like who the West that we're seeing on the show is not like, I don't want Sierra to be with that guy. But if Wes is going to be like kind of like KJ, where he sees something, he wants it, he's got it, and Wes is going to be like taking
That
Sierra out and like doing
that's the
things for
problem
her.
is that he's not.
I know. So if he's not ready to step it up and be the man that she needs, then I don't want them. I don't
You
want
are
to waste
either
her time.
a KJ or you're not. Like
I know.
KJ doesn't put on. He's not like putting on the lover boy act. That's who he is. So it's not
Totally.
hard for him to give that to Dara. It
Yep.
would be hard for Wes to give that to Sierra.
I totally agree. Speaking of Dara, people are like, is she on the show or not? What's going on with Dara?
She's on the cast freaking
I
photo.
know. And I
Is
kind of
is
feel
Levi?
like, yeah, she is.
Oh,
I kind of feel like maybe Dara wasn't supposed to be on the show,
but because
but
she hooked up with
KJ and her
KJ, yeah.
met and fell in love, that they're like, we're going to see her being worked now into the show, like as the season goes on. Because
Well, I guess we'll
they're
see.
dating.
Because Levi was in the summer house this episode. Zero
She has
confessionals.
I was just gonna say she has no confessionals. Like
But she was
what?
there, which is like on our TikTok. Everybody's like, well, she wasn't there last episode. So we saw Bailey call her. That's why she wasn't on the show. I'm like, no, she's literally not been on the show for the past 4 episodes.
Yeah,
I
it's
think that
crazy.
Dara wasn't there this episode. Obviously, we saw like KJ FaceTime her and she's like, oh, you ate an ice cream cone? I was freaking pissing my pants, like dying laughing. But I think that she'll come back and that they'll integrate
Definitely.
her more into the show.
Yeah, they're probably like working it out
Yeah.
as they're recording, but they seem pretty serious. Like, and I love that KJ is just like planning dates, taking her places, whining and dining her like as he should. And he saw Dara and he's like, "Damn, she wants me. I'm gonna swoop that up right now because like that's a 12 out of 10."
I need to know how old they both are.
So I think she is like 30 or in her 30s because she's mentioned being in her 30s. And I think he's like 26.
Okay, so
He's
they're like
32.
she.
Okay. Yeah, she's 32. KJ. And he's 28. Perfect.
I love
Not
that.
bad. That's like,
We're ready to settle down.
we approve. Yeah, he's not. He literally has been saying like he didn't want a relationship, but he can't help himself. When you meet somebody and you click and you hit it off, like he said himself, he's not playing games. He likes her. He wants to go for her. He's gonna lock it down. And like we need more. Actually, we need more men like that out there.
No, because that's what I'm saying about Wes. It's like you literally, Sierra is a 10 out of 10, appearance wise, personality wise. You vibe with her so
Heart,
well.
everything.
What's the problem?
What's the problem? You want to like just fuck around with randos for what?
For what?
And also,
You
just
don't want
on
to lock her
Sierra,
down for what?
it is so nice though to see Sierra like having fun. Like last season, she was wound tight because she got burned. Before that, she had the whole thing with Austin. He burned her too. And now she's just like having such a good time. I love seeing the side of her. And like we said at the beginning, like everybody's having fun. It's like,
Yeah.
even if
fun.
we didn't have the Kyle and Amanda drama of like we know that they got divorced, this would still be a 10 out of 10 season so far.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it goes to show that, like, guys, you can have a show of people just like being silly, being goofy, having fun, and it's still good TV.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to always be toxic.
But these people are friends and they're fun, and that's the opposite of Southern Charm.
I know. I know. Well,
Just
Shall we?
quickly seeing West touch the freaking back, Sierra's back in the previews. I mean, tingling. I'm tingling seeing that.
you're excited?
I am excited. I have a girl boner.
You have
Like,
a toner?
oh my God.
I know.
Like, he touches her thigh and touches her back. Like, I know Sierra got a boner when
Of
that
course.
happened.
They can't,
Like, let's
resist
fucking go,
each
yeah,
other.
bitch. Like, let's go.
I know.
And now
I hope-
she holds the power. Like,
Yeah.
let's go.
See, the thing is, like, I hope he realizes by, like, opening that or trying to open that door with Sierra, like, the implications behind it.
I know. We can't
you
mess
know-
it up again. We can't mess it up again.
Because you're gonna lose her for a friend for real this time. That's the thing is like Wes can't talk, and she wants to have a conversation with him when they're sober. I feel like if Wes said to Sierra, like, "Listen, Sierra, like I miss you so much. I'm so drawn to you. Like I just want to have fun with you, and like maybe like just see where it goes. But I
We can hang
cannot.
out during the week,
Yeah, like I just
but we're
can't.
not going to label it.
Yeah, we're not gonna leave, but I can't be your boyfriend. I don't know if I can ever be your boyfriend. I just want to like be upfront with you, like if you're down for that. I feel like she would then at least have the opportunity to say like yes,
see where-
knowing what his intentions are, or no, saying like, you know, I don't want to get hurt.
But Brie, exactly giving Sierra the opportunity to make the call. Like, exactly what Jesse didn't do. It's not your say on whether you hook up with Sierra or not. It's her say.
Yeah, I know. So I feel like she's waiting for a big conversation. And is is Wes gonna freaking man up and give her one?
I don't know.
Because he's like, I can't talk to you. I don't know how to talk to you. It's like, oh, well, that's the fucking problem, dude. Come on.
I mean, that conversation was pretty cute, though. Like, in the
I
kitchen
know.
on the late night. Like,
Yeah, because it's 4 a.m. He's drinking iced coffee. Did you see that? He's like chugging like the pre-made like iced coffee.
didn't, but that's so
And she's like trying to have like a heart to heart with him. He's like shitting his pants.
with
He's
his like big belly and like titties hanging out. I'm like, okay, and his jorts. Like,
Honestly, still hot though. Like, he's hot.
it's the allure of
I
like it
know.
just he's got that razzle
It's,
dazzle.
he's got it. I know, and I'm not mad about it. Should we move on to Southern Charm?
Yes.
Because again, for roasting the show last episode, I thoroughly enjoyed the finale much more than I thought I would. I actually loved how the final dinner in Mexico after their like sound bath, everybody just was like at the table and they were just like, you know what?
Yeah.
Who
Let's
cares?
just okay.
Sometimes you have to do that when things get so dark. You have to just like table it, you know?
Literally
Yeah,
at the
literally.
table. But
Yeah.
what do you think about Sally just brushing Craig's behavior under the rug?
I
Because
think that
Sally literally parks herself right next to Craig during the dinner and forces an apology upon herself from Craig that she was not going to get unless she asked for it.
Sally is like one of those people that she just like doesn't want there to be bad air circulating. She just wants to like, let's just get it out, move on. Like she doesn't care. Like I feel like she let it go because at least it was like she got to like mention it and have a conversation. And she's just like, okay, now I don't care. Like we
Could
saw from
never be
the
me.
Vanita and Molly situation, like she once something gets said and is addressed, it's like out the door. She like does not care anymore. So I feel like she just wanted it to be addressed so that she could be like, okay, that's done.
But it wasn't even addressed on like his own accord. It was
No,
like
he
she
was
asked
like,
for an apology. He gave her literally a quarter ass apology, not even a half assed. A
wait,
quarter ass apology.
it was so funny that like you just said she brought it up and his apology was like, I would take it back if I could. It's like, no, you wouldn't, because you weren't even gonna ever bring this up again for the rest of your life.
Never.
So what do you mean?
Never.
And then he says that again later, like to Charlie at the end. It's like, that's just your line. You know, I would take it back if I could. It's like, no, you literally didn't care. You thought it wasn't a big deal.
But Sally was like, he turns on his like charm and his smile. And I'm like,
What charm?
literally, no. Like,
What Southern charm?
that's not on like that's on you for accepting that.
for
You should
accepting
not be. That's for all of you. All of you guys accept his bad behavior all the time, and that's why he keeps doing it.
Totally, but this is also just because I'm like a Sally defender. Like it's like an impulse. I can't not like
okay.
try to just speak
Go
for
ahead.
Sally and try to just like see where she's coming from.
No, it's okay.
This is where also Sally, like, I think being so aware of the TV show and wanting to make TV, like, I do think at the end of the day, like, even though she's crying over Craig, I don't think she gives a fuck about Craig. So she's just like, she just doesn't care. Like, she only cares about Austin right now. Like, she just actually doesn't care. Do you know what I mean?
She's
Like,
shiny object, like the next one. Like Craig
Yeah,
was
she's-
her shiny object, and she's like, over you.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, she's moved on. So
as long
she's
as
like,
Austin wants to leave with me, that's fine.
that's all she cares about. Like the whole Craig thing and being yelled at, she actually like does not care. She's like, oh, okay, perfect. I'm glad we talked about that.
Meanwhile, Charlie is like so traumatized
I know.
by
She
this
really
whole thing.
is. And like, I don't blame her.
No, she is icked out, and I will say I am so proud of her for seeing that because Craig is big man on campus, right? He's
I
like
know.
the hot guy of Southern Charm. He's the hot guy of Bravo. Who wouldn't want to be with Craig, this guy who is like has all the allure, and she's just like, actually,
yeah.
that was fucking gross.
She saw his true colors, and it's like, okay, I don't want to be with somebody like that. And we're proud of you, Charlie.
Yes.
When we have the Miss Patricia's party, I don't know, Carolina Day, whatever that was, I was cracking up that Charlie like actually kept dodging Craig. And then she
Running
said
away
to
from
somebody
him.
like, is he going to talk to me or what? Like, he's being so weird. I was like, wait, Charlie, like every time they showed Charlie at the party, she was
Running.
like, she's like, what are you guys drinking? I'm going to go get a drink. She's like, oh, do you need some more champagne? I'm going to go get a drink. Like, she could not even be.
Craig, kind.
And then she was like, I don't get why he's not talking to me. It's so weird.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to go talk to him. I'm going to go confront him.
She was
Like,
spiraling
girl,
at the
you
party.
go do that.
Also, her dress, it was so simple. That striped dress,
Oh,
strapless. It was so simple, but it was so beautiful. I was like,
Yeah.
is Charlie like one of those gorgeous, like what?
no, she actually is.
Really?
And so is Sally. Sally is gorgeous.
Sally looks like AI in real life. Like, she actually looks like AI, but that's what she looks like.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like
maybe they'll have
airbrushed.
her on. Peacock.
Gorgeousness.
Yeah.
Okay, at the party, we see Shep bring his date, Hannah, who is Vanita's tennis coach, and he could not be more proud to share her age. That she is 37, she's appropriate. She's like, she's 37! She's 37! Can you believe, you guys! She's 37. It's appropriate.
I'm cracking up. He was literally running around telling anybody that would look at him like, well, can you believe? Yeah, she's 37. Like, oh, we're so proud of you. I actually posted that on Threads. Like, can somebody pat Shep on the back for bringing an age-appropriate date for the first time in his life? Like, he couldn't stop saying that she was, and he couldn't even call her his date. He's like, oh, it's Vanita's tennis coach.
Yeah.
And she's 37.
Also, I'm like so sad for this poor girl because what an awkward, like, who wants to be there? First of all, everybody's like, who is that girl? Who is that girl? Like, who did Shep bring? And then you're at this party that's being filmed with people you don't really know, and you know Shep is going to leave your ass the whole party.
Oh my God, he forgot about her at the end. They're like, oh, we're going for drinks. And he's like, oh, I got to go get my date.
Wow.
Also, at the beginning of the episode, we see Madison bring home Teddy from the hospital. Nikki, I was watching this at the gym. When Hudson was holding Teddy, I actually started like getting emotional. Like it was too much.
When he first saw her and his like shoulders were like to his ears and he was so shy and he held her and she was just like crying. Teddy was in the NICU, which is so freaking hard.
I know. So
in
crazy.
the first place. And then to bring your baby home, who you named after your late father, and watch your first baby, who's 13 years older than him, like hold your baby girl. Like this is your family. This is everything you ever wanted in your life, and you have it.
I know. It was so sweet. Like
so beautiful.
So happy for them. That was a sweet moment that like they now have forever, like in their family. Like that was like actually, I think for some people it could feel like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to do this, but it felt right for them.
It was perfect.
And I'm like,
it was beautiful and
nice for them to share that with us.
Precious.
Yeah. Loved.
Nothing tainted badly. Like beautiful, beautiful moment.
Loved. Absolutely loved. We kind of have like this big conversation-ish between Austin and Craig.
No resolution.
No resolution. Austin kind of says like, Craig, you have like an anger problem. Like
you take no accountability.
And then what did Craig do? He took no accountability. Like
he's like, I work on myself every day.
He literally speaks as if like, oh, like I'm sorry that like you have a problem with me. He's like one of those people. It's like, well, that like just because you have a problem doesn't mean that's my problem.
Yeah. They are not meant to be friends.
But they are.
But they're not.
I know.
But they need to cut each other out, and they never will because they both live in Charleston. They're literally a toxic couple. Like imagine a guy and a girl break up, but you still have the same friend group, so you're still circling around that group.
Yeah.
You can't escape each other. Are you Team Austin or are you just not Team Craig?
No, I'm Team Austin.
No, I'm heavy on Team Austin.
Yeah. Actually, I feel like he has shown a little bit of growth.
And I feel like he is a good person to his core. I can't say the same about Craig.
I totally agree. I think Craig is like just so, his ego is so inflated that he like doesn't know like what's up and down anymore.
100%. I agree with that. We have Sally who is having an emotional breakdown because Craig tells Sally that his relationship with Charlie is more than anybody really knows. They FaceTime morning, noon, and night. They are hanging out with each other. They were planning on going on vacation with Craig's family, and Sally loses it. Hysterically crying, confronts Charlie, saying, I can't believe that you would keep this from me. How do you feel about that?
Okay, so again, let me just
as a Sally defender.
Let me try
how
to
do you feel about that?
Let me try to speak for Sally. I don't know if this is true. My read on the situation is I feel like she took that as like, okay, so the whole time that I was actually trying to pursue Craig, were Craig and Charlie hanging out behind my back? And is that why, like, when we were always in the hot tub, the three of us, were Craig and Charlie just giving each other eyes, like, waiting for me to leave because they were secretly, like, had something going on the whole time?
Okay.
And Charlie didn't bring it up until later in the season. And Sally
can I
would
tell
like,
you where I'm coming from?
Yeah, please. I would love to hear it.
We all have eyeballs, honey. Like, you're in the hot tub and they're literally flirting in front of your face. Like, everything is happening in front of Sally. It's not being hidden.
No, you're right. You're right.
It was
It's hard
all
to tell
happening
with
in front of her.
Sally.
So I'm like, you're being so tight and crazy about this relationship that they had, but nobody was hiding anything. They
I
were
know.
flirting right in front of your face. Like, it was,
And I feel like she went on Not Skinny and said that like she was never actually like that into Craig.
yeah.
So that's why I
Which
feel
I
like,
could see too. But that's like Sally. It's like,
yeah,
oh, does Craig want to hook up? He's hot. I'm hot. Let's
let's
like
do
see
it.
where it goes. Like,
So true.
okay, didn't work. I don't think that she's like that butthurt about Craig.
No, but
Present
you want to
day.
know what? I actually did appreciate that Charlie, like Sally came to her and said why she was upset. And right away, Charlie was like, "You're right. I should have told you like what was going on.
And
I'm
she
so
should
sorry."
have.
Yeah, like I feel like that's when you're real friends, like that's how you handle confrontation. You're like, "You're right.
Yeah.
I should have gone about it a different way. I'm sorry if you got hurt." Like,
Honestly, the
there's
betrayal is more on Charlie's end because Sally felt like they were very, very close and that she should have came to her and told her that. And
yeah,
honestly, Charlie should have.
I agree.
But Sally, open your eyes too,
Yeah.
in the same sense. Like, we could
Wait,
work together here to
yeah,
figure this out,
you
Blue's
can do
Clues
it.
style. Like, yeah.
We believe in you. And then at the end, when we have like the most cinematic scene of the whole season of Austin leaving the party, and Sally's like, "But Austin, like, don't you want to like be with me?" And he's like, "Ugh, Sally, like, no." And she's like, "You're
Do.
lying. You do. I know you do." And he's like, "I don't know, but are you
Fine,
gonna come?"
come. Like,
He was like, "Are you gonna come get drinks?" Like, I don't know. And did you see that Austin went on Watch What Happens Live and said that like Sally's running around making it seem like they have some like hot and heavy love affair, and it's like not that at all.
you're lying.
Yeah, it's
Why
like
would he do
not at
that?
all what's going on.
Really? Because
Yeah.
that really is what it seems like. And I'm here for it.
No, I'm
Not
here
mad
for it
about it.
too. I do think they have something, but I think Austin, like Sally's crazy.
Yeah.
Like Sally wants to like marry him and have
Find you.
yeah,
Yeah.
like she wants to like have kids with him, and Austin's like, okay, I want to have fun.
Yeah. She's like saving the condom and like getting a baster. I don't know if we could leave that in or not.
I'm leaving it in 100% though. Like she is obsessed with him, and she's not going to stop until he comes around. But you know what?
Literally.
It worked for Ashley I.
Yeah. Brie, you're so right. And we've said before, Sally and Austin are OTP.
They are
They
like
are.
they're a good match.
And he just needs to see what she sees. And she will make him.
She is not going to
And
stop.
he will be better for it.
Totally. Oh man. Okay, well pretty decent season. Like started strong, got a little
Yeah.
weird. Good finale. Looking forward to the reunion. And interested to see like what happens for everybody next season and like what the cast is going to look like.
I was going to say, do you think anybody's leaving? Do you think we're going to be gaining new members? Oh, I do just want to quickly say, Leva, shut the fuck up.
People love Leva.
I don't.
I know.
When she like chirped in when Charlie and Seth, I'm like, Leva, you're
I
not
know.
on this show anymore.
I
Please
know.
be quiet. Annoying.
Settle
Annoying.
down. I agree. Whenever she
Annoying.
comes around, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot that she was like part of this crew. Should we get to her? Not mad about it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, guys, if you're new here, hope you stick around. Thank you so much for coming. We like to end every episode with something that we're not mad about, just to leave the show on a bit of positivity, start your week off right. And one thing that I'm not mad about is this Trader Joe's lip mask because, you know, Nikki and I are on our. So this Trader Joe's has a skincare lip mask that is a dupe for Laneige. And Nikki and I are
love
both
it.
like on our skincare journeys. Like I'm a picker, you guys see every week. But I posted like a skincare haul from Trader Joe's and I was like, if anybody's tried these, let me know. Nikki, so many people, everybody reached out about this lip mask.
You
Like
know I love my marula oil from Trader Joe's,
you
so
need
I
to
will
get
be
this.
picking that up. Would you do it at night?
So The reason why I'm not mad about it is because, like I said, I'm a skin picker, but I'm not just a skin picker. Like, I'm a nail picker. I pick my lips. Like, I'm just one of those people. I'm always picking something. So I have like chronically chapped lips, and like, I do not go anywhere without like a chapstick
Aquifer
at
stick,
one in my
yeah.
car, one in my bag, everywhere. But this lip mask has now provided me the safety and security that I just leave it at home. And before I leave my house, I put it on. Before I go to bed, I put it on. When I wake up, I put it on. And like, I don't have to just reply all day, like reapply chapstick all day, all day. Like, it's enough for me. And it hydrates my lips.
You're lying.
And I think it was $6. And somebody said that like they do seasonal ones, and usually
Ooh, that's so fun.
somebody else said that for Christmas, like she always buys a bunch and gives them out like for little gifts.
What a good idea. For $6?
Yeah, such a good gift too.
Sick. Oh my
So
God.
this is vanilla.
Okay. Do they have other flavors right now?
Not right now, but I think like for the spring, I'm sure they're going to roll out, a
Lavender.
strawberry or something.
If we get lavender,
Wow.
it'll be up my arse. Like, I love a lavender. Oh my God, Brie, thank you. I will be going to Trader Joe's to try.
You got it. Let me apply
Watch
right
her
now.
apply it right now.
All right, Nikki, what are you not mad about?
Okay, my not mad about it is that I really have two, but I'll just stick with one. I am going on a composting journey. I just went thrifting. You guys know you will catch me at a thrift store 2 out of the 7 days of the week. And I got this little stainless steel bin. Like, it has to be, Brie, you saw it. It's a composting bin, right?
It looks like one, yeah.
Like, that is what it is for. So I have been, my eggs, like my strawberry tops, anything that I'm doing in my kitchen that can go in this little mini compost bin, I am putting in there. But now my husband is like so on board. John is like, we got to get one for the backyard because you have this little bin in your
Yeah.
house, but you now have to dump it into the bigger bin. And like, we have so many leaves outside that
Yeah.
we can really get a big bin going. And I am so excited to be a composting girly, but I'm so brand spanking new on my journey. So if anybody is like a crunchy composting girly, please send me your tips. Like, what do I need to do? I know nothing. I will be chat GPTing everything, but I'm just so excited. For $2.50, I got this Gargy
It is
compost bin.
gorgeous. Stainless
Oh my God.
steel.
My kids were like, can I throw this in? Sure. Why not?
Perfect. Teaching the whole fam. It's good.
So I am excited, and you guys know we are partnering with Taylor USA, and they also have a compost thermometer, which, like, giddy up. I'm so
Full
excited to
circle.
use her.
Oh my God, so excited. Love that, Nikki. Again,
So
full
please, any
circle.
tips and tricks, please send them my way.
Well, on that note, another gorgeous episode from your two fave gals. If you like what you saw, like what you heard, please leave a review, share this episode, engage with our content, whatever you guys could do. We appreciate all the love, all the support. You know we do. And we will see you guys next Monday. I am going away, so we'll have a little bit of a different episode, but you know it's going to be like
So excited.
we're very
to drop
excited for it. So that will be next Monday, and then we'll be back to our regular scheduled programming after that. But yeah, I hope I've got some car ride content coming soon. Screen free.
Yes. Vlog it. Good luck.
Yeah. Bye.
Love ya.
See you next Monday.